Hi, Mary Baxter here with the Akashic Records series episode 10, where we're continuing to look at soul groups. Today we're going to talk about the Alpha Centaurans, the Hadarans, and the Draconans. These three soul groups all have human consciousness and all are incarnating on Earth as human beings at this time. And they arrived here on physical ships, and so they have arrived at different times, not all at once, as has been the case where we talked about soul ships. They also continue to travel in our solar system, our universe, and beyond in their physical ships. Their sun stars are visible in our night sky at different times of the year. The sun for the Alpha Centaurans is Alpha Centauri. Beta Centauri is the Hadaran sun, and this is also a sister star to Alpha Centauri. And then Eta Draco is the son of the Draconans. Now, the Alpha Centaurans are a highly intelligent, intellectual, accomplished soul group. They are the champion of the underdog. And on Earth and in their physical ships, they are monitoring the energies everywhere they go for ferreting out who is seeking to disempower others, to manipulate and enslave them, and to interfere with that, to help disempowered groups. The Hadarans became a disempowered group, also highly intelligent, some really incredible technologies, and really included in this is life force energy and love. And the Hadarans on their planet were responsible for a beacon that broadcast the energy of love, life force energy, out throughout the universe to help the building of the blueprints of life on other planets. Then their planet was secretly invaded, and they lost absolutely everything. The invaders were the Draconans. Now, this is a reptilian race, although it also has human consciousness. Highly intelligent, they do not recognize free choice, free will, as the right of others, and really believe that they are superior and should control everything. They use technologies of manipulation and enslavement in order to do this. The karmic drama of Hadar is still playing out on Earth and in other worlds. The Draconans wanted control of that beacon. They landed ships on Hadar, pretending to be friendly, pretending to be curious, and really, really wanting access to this beacon. The betrayal occurred. The Hadarans were very peaceful and loving, and they guarded that beacon. But the Draconans persisted, and eventually the Hadarans showed them the beacon, and then it was all over. The Hadarans enslaved them, took many of them on their physical ships, and they decimated the culture. Then they reprogrammed the beacon with distortions of love to manipulate and control the life blueprints of other planets. The Alpha Centaurans work to expose the Draconans and other groups that have similar missions and goals to empower their targets and to help them become free again or to remain free. Reincarnation and karmic contracts are how this drama is continuing to play out on Earth and in other worlds. These three soul groups are often intertwined in families, coming back with Draconan souls wanting to further control Hadaran souls, and Alpha Centaurans wanting to expose this and wanting to help. Very often Hadarans have a victim consciousness because of what has happened, and yet there are others who fully remember the love. There is a massive Draconan presence on Earth at this time in government, in agriculture, economic systems. In fact, anywhere you look where you see any people that are being pushed down or held down or losing, their land or their country, a Draconan influence is very much at play here, along with other soul groups or factions, disruptive negative factions of other soul groups that support this kind of activity. Draconans seldom honor any contracts unless they decide it's to their advantage. And so you can't really make any kind of contracts or agreements with Draconans and expect them to work out. Playing out right now in our world, just look around you, and in response, keep expressing light and love. This, you want to enhance life force energy anywhere you find it if you want to overcome this distortion. And many are doing this. So much darkness and disruption is being exposed right now. The time of this reptilian Draconan grip on our planet is coming to a close. It has to if we are going to make this move into the fifth dimension. Next week, we're going to look at three more groups: the Mentacans, the Polarians, and the Pleiadians. You've probably heard of some of these. So you might wonder, what's your soul group? I would say see what resonates with you as we go through these descriptions. If you feel a particular affinity for a soul group, it may be yours or one that you're strongly connected with. And then you can also muscle test or pendulum dowse and ask, is this your soul group? Are you related? Is anyone you know a part of a particular group? And start to participate in this. So, and if you're ready for an Akashic reading or want to learn to read the Akashic Records, contact me. My information is right here on this slide. So thank you for watching, and until next week, I'll see you then.